see it's the passage right. I feel the heat, I see the light. Miss atomic bomb. Making up, we got the radio on. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm.
Just rock, 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 just rock.
Like a dagger buried deep in your back. You run for cover, but you can't escape the second attack. Your soul was innocent, she kissed him and she painted it back. You should have seen your little face. Burning for love, holding on for your life. It was a little touch, a little tenderness and truth. I didn't ask for much, no. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Mr. Tommy Bomb. Make it up, we got the radio on. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. You're gonna miss me when I'm gone. Racing shadows in the moonlight. We're taking chances on a hot night. And for a second there we won. Yeah, we were innocent and young. I swear it's thin, but I'm standing here, not too late. Your shockwave whisper seals your face. Just like a dagger buried deep in your back. You run for cover, but you can't escape the second attack. Your soul was innocent, she kissed him and she painted it back. You should have seen your little face. Burning for love, you know that it was a little touch, a little tenderness and truth. I didn't ask for much, no. Talk about being in the wrong place at the wrong time. Mr. Tommy Bomb. Make it up, we got the radio on.
the devil are you all? Oh, 1 second, I've got extra noise in my ear. Perfect. Hello, everybody. Welcome on in to the Saovine event that is so very loud in my ears. There we go. Much better. How is everybody doing? I am on the back of the fun day. The clocks changed in the UK, so we got an extra hour of sleep, which was very welcome. I'm not gonna lie. And then we had some friends come around. We played a board game for the sort of early afternoon, which was really nice. Sadly, Arya had to go to work, so I'm live until roughly I go and pick her up, all being well. So yeah. A pretty good day so far. I'm preparing myself for what's going to be a horrid day, a horrid week at work, candidly speaking. I know it is, because I've got so much to do next week, and I'm not looking forward to it, because it's lots of difficult and, just not a fun week ahead, sadly. But what can you do? The Saovine event is live, which I thought, okay, I wanted to see what was still in it. I'm still, playing a little bit of Gwent, having a little bit of fun. We have got a raid in WoW this evening from 7. Sadly, it doesn't look like there's enough people to run the Mythic version, albeit, as soon as then it's been said, let's quickly run Heroic, a bunch of people appear to be interested who weren't signed up, so if enough people turn up, I will adamantly be trying to do the first 2 bosses in Mythic instead. But I don't think they can run it if I don't do the heroic version because no other tanks have signed up. So I'll do the raid either way until I need to go and pick up Arya. So yeah, should be good. Welcome in, everybody. I hope you're all doing well and that you've had a good weekend yourself so far. Biasto, welcome on in. Jager, hello. Ewan, great to see you. I feel like I haven't seen you in a week or so. It's good to see you, my friend. Welcome on in. Kafka, how are we? Ice Coffee and Airhorn, welcome in as well, my friends. I hope you're doing well. Yes, as Biasto has found, the Meaningful Chatter redeem is back and also basically free, as Twitch no longer really counts lurkers in the view account. So if you're not talking or interacting after a period of time, it stops showing you as an active viewer, effectively. Which is quite frustrating, to be honest, but there you go. It is what it is. Snake, good to see you. Novomicron, hello there. How the devil are you? General Kenobi. Mindlessly pushing buttons in a remix raid. Remix just doesn't do it for me. I wish it did. I liked Legion. Yo, Dayton! Still in here as a tier 3 sub. Thank you so much, my friend. That is 55 months, and it means the world. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much for the tier 3. Hello there, and welcome home, my friend. Welcome on in. I was talking about World of Warcraft Legion Remix. I liked Legion as an expansion. I thought it was really fun. I had a good time with it. I understand why they've made Remix the way they have, but it just does nothing for me at all. It's like the Diablo version of WoW where you don't actually think, you just click, and everything just dies with no mechanical thought whatsoever. I don't want that from WoW. I get why people do, because it's old content we've done before and big number go brrr, and it is fun for a lot of people. It's not for me. Does Gwent stream mean keg games? Yes, it does. We will have keg games as we play games of Gwent, either when I need to take a break before we switch over to WoW, or after every time I lose a game, we will do a keg game. How does that sound? So you're definitely getting at least one. Maybe you'll get more. Who knows? Yes, I've had a bit of a Gwent. Well, it's the same thing that happens every couple of months, Dayton. Genuinely, I miss Gwent. I have an urge to play it because I enjoy it. I then play a couple of games. We stream a couple of streams of it because it's still fun. We then level up to a point where I'm involved in the Balance Council and I don't enjoy it anymore, and then I stop playing, and we go through that whole cycle. Hello, Mem, how are we? Welcome on in. And Dilly Dally, hello. Soon the end of the season, indeed. Yes, the season will come to an end in, 4 days? Maybe 5 days. It's always the last day of the month that it ends, or onto the first day of the next month, I think. And I'm enjoying it so far. There seems like a good balance. I'd got a craving to play Syndicate, so I put together a Syndicate off the books deck. couple of things that it does need tweaking if you were going to play it at a yeah, it's a difficult one because you're really tight on spenders and you have to play a certain way to thin well, so the consistency's a bit awkward, but got like an 85-90% win rate with this deck. So yeah, but equally I'm in rank 4, right? So your win rate between rank 10 and rank 5 really don't mean anything, you know. So yeah, hey Michael, happy Saovine to you too. I'm probably saying that word wrong, but that's how it sounds to me. Yeah, it's one of the, and it is always as well, the odd Gwent stream, obviously lots of people still love Gwent and still tune in to see Gwent, which then it's always nice to catch up with people that I don't see in other streams when I'm playing something else. You try and reach pro each month, but you've been playing less and less Gwent. Like, I wanted to still be playing Gwent because I love the game, but the Balance Council, not necessarily just the decisions made in it, but just the actual infrastructure of what we have to deal with just frustrate me so much. It doesn't show which event item you... it's actually, Michael, that's always done that. Even when the game was supported, they just never did anything with it because I vividly remember buying something I already owned in like 2020 and being really pissed about it. So unfortunately, that's not a bug, that's just a feature. Facing tactical decisions, so that could... One of my problems with tactical decision, it could be anything. Normally, in round 1, you would want neither of these cards, but I'm on red coin, so I'm happy to hold them so I don't have to fish for them. We do have access to this. Yeah, okay, we've actually got a really good hand here, so we're just going to start, because I can press with low-value spenders that will set up Cyrus later. Good spenders, yeah. I'm happy with it. But how are you all doing? How is everybody? How has your weekend been? I hope you've enjoyed it. I certainly have had a wonderful weekend myself. As I say, played board games. We played the Stardew Valley board game with a couple of friends today. It's probably the best paced co-op board game I've ever played. You always get to like the very last day of the last season and either win or lose. And it's always that close. And it was really, really fun. I have a great time playing that. And it was the first time they'd played the game. So hopefully they enjoyed it as much as we did. Okay. Okay, so it's Clog. Fantastic. Clog's a little bit annoying for us, but there's not really much I can do here to make that. Yeah, it's just going to be Clog. It'll be Clog Colgrim is what I'm expecting this to be then. Frustratingly, I have to give them targets anyway. Yeah, a bit like that. Yeah, I have to check. Yeah, it is frustrating. I complained about it, but it was very low down on the list of things that they had the resources to fix, candidly, from what I've been told. You've been playing The Man Who Erased His Name. Oh, nice, Snake. Yeah, I love... It's not my favorite in the series by any means, but it's a very, very fun game. It really is. Okay, starting straight off with Sandor the Bacala. Okay. So you've put this... Wonderful. Nuvo, welcome in. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Can't kill that in time. But against Clog, I don't want to give them that much of a chance to clog me.
The tongue could conceal the truth.
Realistically.
The eyes never.
But so far, they're doing it with Sandor instead, which is a bit annoying. That's good tea.
Always use protective eyewear when handling toxins.
Yeah. Okay, so Sandor here, he's going to boost himself only if something adds or leaves. That's going to boost every turn. The bigger question for me now is, do I poison and try and gain reach here? I think... Because we haven't got our removal cards, and honestly I need to save them for Defender Colgrim later anyway. So the poison then can serve as a similar concept. Let's do that. What kind of tea? Standard black tea. It is Ceylon and... Ooh. Like an African black tea, like quite a coarse one. It's very nice though. It's really, really enjoyable. I can leave that poison out there for a minute.
Ever faithful to the flaming rose.
And very happily spend here. Okay. Probably have to Salamandra Mage next. If nothing else, because it opens up Siggy here. He's a blind eye, but so is the Fistek Trafficker. Ooh, okay. Okay, Sandor's growing at a rather alarming rate. And I have no... The biggest problem we've got here is I've got no way of fishing lower effectively. So I have to thin. Yeah, I know. Well, we don't have... The streams just can't last that long anymore, sadly. Which, it is a big shame. I wish they did, honestly. I wish we had the time. Oh, interesting. Okay. What makes the green tea intense, as you put it?
Learn that spell in Zerrikania.
Okay. Too many green teas, not enough of them. Yeah. I love green tea, but I've got to be in the right mood for it. Okay. Getting leader out of them here feels decent, honestly, if they're willing to use it. I don't think we hate that, because we're clearly not winning this round, but we're getting a lot of value out of them for them to win it. So... Yeah, gone are the days of the hour-long intros, I know. And I do miss them, because honestly, I love the just chatting streams. Right, can I afford to stay in here? I need 35 points, effectively, right? So this is going to be 4, plus it depends on what turns up, right? Because if I grab the Fistek Trafficker in the Blind Eye spot, that takes me to 7 plus 9, so we're on 16, plus something else that's going to spawn. It's not worth it, and I think candidly we're supposed to go away now. I can use these then to defend the next round, and hopefully not have to use Gregory. Pathetica, hello! Yeah, I drink mostly black tea, honestly. It is definitely Clog, but a lot of the time in Clog they will try and save it for the second round if they can. I'm in a position where I've really just got to go away here, which is horrid because we're drawing just junk. They've clogged me pretty... Okay, so they're obviously just going for a 2-0, but... So he assumes that I can't get through and deal with his Colgrim, effectively, is what's happening. He's decided I can't possibly get Colgrim. So I've obviously, all of my mulligans are just going to be absolutely garbage, right? So, let's see. That's got to go. Okay, if I can thin King of Beggars, I'm guaranteed the second poison here with multiple cards. This is going to be a challenge. This is going to be tough. Because realistically, I need to... That doesn't help you.
You'll need Form Z6 CV1265X for that.
Okay.
Worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness. Test them.
Okay.
Humans.
So you keep a matcha. I see. I can't stand matcha. Arya loves matcha. She makes it all the time. I can't stand it. Not using Premium Jack? Yeah, I don't know why. Could we have it? Okay. I need this Salamander Mage on the board, and I need to pay the tribute. But it needs to be at the right moment, which is really frustrating.
Nobody expects the Novigradish Inquisition.
And I think it has to be next turn. I've got to get this right because I need access to the right thing. So I need, unfortunately, to pay here,
Best not play with fire.
even though it doesn't feel optimal, because oh, okay. Now I've got another turn. We're okay.
Help is not on the way.
Hallowed flame, light our way through ignorance and superstition.
Okay. Okay. That's annoying. There's nothing in here. Okay. Oh! Wait. There's no defender. What's happening?
Focus on its movements. Quiet the noise in your head.
Opponent?
Grant us strength.
Do they just think I can't kill it? Or are they renewed, do we think?
Damn you all! Why would I kill a child?
Now, yeah, I can just pass. Like, I love Gwent. She's like, wait a minute, I'm just ahead. Like, it doesn't, like, what are you doing, sir? Oh, dear. Oh, opponent. And we got a cheeky bit of Big M as well.
I must act no matter the
This one's gonna hurt them, I think. I think it's fair to say this one's gonna sting. Oh, it's the defender. Terrible shame. So, in terms of blind eyes, there are no, there's one other Kolkstein, but he helps me too! So, Siggy Royven.
Save your praise for others.
We're gonna take, I've got to take the poison. This is a tough one. No, because I can just, oh yeah, it's not a tough one at all, right? So it's this and this.
Nose, mouth, any hole will do.
Yeah. No problem, because then it doesn't matter how big it gets. What she said. Yeah, cute. Not even remotely worried, candidly speaking.
I demand justice. A trial by ordeal.
Yeah, cute. Trial by ordeal. Okay, sure. Next. Oh, two of them scary. Okay, so what we need to do is beat it this turn, right?
The eternal fire casts a long shadow.
So that's going to grow by 14. It's going to take them to 32. So yeah, next. Not sure what decade you think it is, sir, but unfortunately, Oliver, today is not your day. Next. Ah, delicious. I don't need to fight it for multiple turns. I need to beat it in one. Yeah. And I think the problem, what they did silly there, I would have been in a lot more trouble if they had those extra cards. Do you know what I mean? If they'd waited that bit longer, like the turns of it passing, they're valuing at so much higher, assuming that I need to deal with it. But if they've passed, I don't need to deal with it, right? So if they'd set that up, I would have been in a lot more trouble. There we go. Well, that's a nice little pancake game to start things off, isn't it? Cheeky little W, I will take it. And if you are joining me over on YouTube as well, hello, welcome in. You should be seeing me on the Lionheart Cards channel, so hello. If you do want to see me doing other stuff, and I really hope that you do, youtube.com/Lionheart Plays. That is where you need to be. That is the other YouTube channel. Please, please do go and follow it. It helps me a ton if you are willing to do so. Ooh, Guerrilla Tactics is a bit scary, because it could be many things. Definitely don't want this in hand. On blue coin, I don't want it, but I'll have to hold it because I can't risk losing it. Don't think I need Kalkstein, candidly speaking. Yeah, like it might run a poison, but... Okay, so we have the 3 that I like to see early. Only one of the poisons, but some... You know what, this is a good hand. We're okay with this hand, I think. Here. Can someone remind me after this to switch the stratagem, please? So that we get Veil as well. Ah, delicious. Just silly little things like the noises that this stuff makes me so happy. Oh. All right. I feel like I'm supposed to kill this, but I'm gonna have to use Junior to do it. Like I can't. That's it's a lot, right? Like I have no choice here, but and I think I'm willing to spend instead to kill it rather than damage it, because I don't know what else is here. If they're using rebukes, then fine, it's dead anyway, but there's the movement being able to kill that little removal engine just feels bad for me, so I don't think we want that. And it's not a bad trade, right? Realistically. Okay. And here I was saying that I don't need Kalkstein, although the existence of this tells me it's alchemy, though. This should be a spell. I don't know why it's alchemy. Okay, we'll just play for some coin value here.
The anatomical changes slightly.
Nice. There we go. That's a much better pinned message. Good job, Nightbot. Syndicate definitely is much harder than the others because you're also keeping like your attention to a pseudo mana system, which obviously is weird. Physical anti-magic. It just... Well, it doesn't feel like alchemy to me either. I don't know. There's definitely a spell on these things to stop it working, right? I don't know. Just doesn't make sense to me. Stop locking my stuff. They're passing here, so I think I just set this up.
Nobody expects the finishing position.
Right. But yeah, it just feels weird. In my head, it's a spell. Org remains a lot of fun to play. Did a bunch of mythics. Nice! Warcraft logs working. Yeah, I'm really bad with stuff like that, honestly. I just play, have fun. If things die, I'm happy about it. Like, but I suppose as a tank, that's a little bit easier, right? Oh, they're playing. Oh. It's So I'm going to be on 22 points here. They need 20 points in 2 cards to get out, which is very doable, but do I want a long round is the question then. Because they can't do it in a single card, I don't believe. We'll play one more. I'm not convinced I want to, but I'm willing to.
You are worthy neither of mercy nor forgiveness.
Just because, again, it's still useful to play it, right? Because it's Cyrus can get it back. Strange. But I'm glad to hear you're enjoying it, Kafka. That's always nice. Okay, it is dragons. Yo, Lempai, what's going on? Really? Okay. I've got a cut up, Fire Sword and Salamandra here, so I can steal this barricade.
How about this one?
Yo, Alfie, what's going on, man? Good to see you, good to see you. Nice. Evoker 725. Good lord. Yeah. Wow. That's really good. I need to actually do more heroics. Yeah. I've had no loot from Vault for a month now. So unfortunately it's left me rather stuck. Gear wise, I'm 723 I think at the moment. And if I get the crests and upgrade everything, I think I'd only get to about 725 to be fair. So that's nuts, Kafka. Damn. They really want to fight this, which is bad for me. Because they've got a... do they have a pass here? They're about to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage, right? Plus 7, 8 damage, potentially. So I kind of have to pass now, honestly. Which sucks, but I don't have the second poison. I'm not using this, and I don't really want to give Marilsi here because I'm going to need it later, so current gear is all upgraded. Nice, but that's awesome. Thank you for the subscription over on YouTube, whoever's just done that. Really appreciate it, genuinely. Ari is on her break, and she says hello. Yeah. Delicious. That's not the correct answer, sir. There is no way that's the worst card in your hand, right? Like, this pass looks like the best pass of my life right now. Wow. I'm all right with that. Just in general, I guess. The heady days of World of Warcraft. Nice times. Oh, come on. One of the biggest problems that I have with this deck, if I can't thin through quick enough, it can be really problematic. So we know it's dragons. They should want to push me with movement engines a little here. Still not sure I'd go gorilla. Oh. Hey, or not. Interesting.
Deliver us from evil.
They want a long round. Okay, I can take a long. That's fine. Yeah, okay. Yep, that'll do. That'll do nicely. So, we just need to make sure that... Ooh. I need to thin this through. I'm guaranteed to see this. This is the only one of the two of these and one of the three of those right now. Inclined to kick the poison as a result, because I don't ever see a poison from this. Better. Well, alrighty then. How greedy do I want to be? Not for now. We'll be good for now and save this for later, but we're missing out on coins from our Firesworn cards by doing it. We'll see. I might need it for the cheaper version of Siggy anyway. We'll see together.
Are you fucking kidding me? Catnip and
Okay.
crowns?
Le Catavicher. I think that we just have to kill that, honestly.
It could very well be the deal of a lifetime.
Like, leaving that alive just feels wrong.
Have you made your offering?
It's just too much value over the course of the whole game to leave that alive. Does make this harder and harder. Yeah, okay, Jacques' gonna have to play. Okay, Mertebrach. Is this my option? Is this what I kill? Because I'm low to the ground. We're not actually that worried about Villain Trettenmuth. I think that might actually be the kill. It's worth 14 and gives them... So what else is there? Ockfist, been and gone. So the biggest threat still is this being able to ping and build the lineage dragon up a lot. Yeah, that's what we're gonna do.
Why the nose straps? Anyone know?
I think that's worth it. Because if they can start pinging and killing small ones, the lineage dragon that buffs for every death blow becomes a real problem. So I've got Blind Eye and Firesworn right now. I can add Salamandra to that. Blathana! 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah.
I must act, no matter the price.
Fine with that. And spend here.
You confirm your guilt.
This is gonna be interesting. Because it's definitely Spend and Siggy next.
One more feather and we're done.
Yeah.
You regret that provocation!
Okay. I got any more tributes? Only this one. And this. Okay. I know. Wait, I need the poison, right? We want to poison that away. It's a lot of points. So
Same time next week.
no, I didn't have the coins for it, chat. It's a disgrace. Oh my word. It's a terrible look. It's embarrassing is what it is. Horrendous. We should be okay though. That's annoying. Yeah, fine with that. Very good, very good. Dishonor on his out. I know, honestly. It's a terrible time. Okay, so they're hoping the movement engines are going to do some work for them, which I respect. I get it. So...
Salamander has no fear of fire.
That's fine. So it's got to be this. Yeah, okay. We should be fine. And Arya says hello, by the way, chat. Are they still doing, like, tournaments each month, effectively, or each, like, quarter? But, like, is there a community-driven World Masters this year still, or not?
This positively reeks of heresy.
So, Villain Trettenmirth will take this out. So I've got to spend, this can go to 7, this can go to 7. Yeah, that's fine. I don't know if anybody knows. Oh, so synthesis we're not worried about. I mean, we're either way, right? Oh, this will go to 9, actually. Oh no, if they had Villain Trettenmirth, they'd have had to have played it by now. That's good. Okay. Oh, I'm not dead. I don't want to kill things now, right? Nice. Then it's spend once, spend once. Okay. So, pretty sure we're okay here. Like, an... Is it your... Or they misread the card. Maybe it's their first day. That was... Yeah. I mean, again, we'll take it. We'll take climb. Okay, it's going fine. I think Syndicate's high value, like the top cards in Syndicate are all so good that there are so many you want. Redanian Loyalist came back to Gwent after 2 to 3 years after feeling some Gwent nostalgia. NR Spectres never... There is a fully fledged, but they chucked in a bunch of stuff for NR Spectres. A couple of like high-end gold cards to help make it. It just, they've... As an archetype all on its own, there's a lot more that you can do. Like you'd probably end up putting it with Reavers or something like that instead to get more value, and then it kind of just gets eaten up by that concept, I guess. But yeah, it was a premium Villain Trettenmirth too, true. But that just means they played Thronebreaker, right? It doesn't mean they know how to play Gwent. Okay, vampires is probably fine. Non-devotion vampires, Roach instantly says to me, hello. Wait. Did Roach used to be 3 for 10? No, it was a... I love that this was a meme. Either way, this makes me assume this is Golden Necker. This is going to be like Golden Necker vampires is my assumption, right? But yeah, there's plenty you can still do in there. It's just, why would you not want to add more to it, I guess, is the way they ended up looking at it. But there are so many archetypes that I wish we'd had more from. You know, there were loads of ideas that they were looking to do and then got cut. Like in Northern Realms, when a lot of them got the aristocrat tag. So, Veldian, that's probably because you're using the overlay on Twitch that allows you, if you click the little eye, you can press the close button yourself at the bottom. That's actually a Twitch add-on that you are lucky enough to have access to because CDPR are fantastic. You can see my deck, my graveyard, anything that you want. I can't believe we still have the wonder of that. Honestly, this is not a hand that I'm excited about here, chat. Yeah, anything except the opponent's deck, obviously, because there are plenty of people who would abuse such options. It's not a new feature, it's been there forever. This has been something that's been available to Gwent on Twitch for a very long time, and it's amazing, candidly speaking. Yeah. Not every channel ran it, I've never understood why you wouldn't, but yeah. Either way. Okay, so we've only got Fire Swan on the board. I can use this to kill the Neckarat, I suppose, which is probably what we have to do.
Best commodity in town, I swear it.
Yeah. Salamandra-wise, I have nothing. Pulling the strings, I can only steal a 1. Yeah, Gwent Observer's it's just so good. There was a brief period of time you could see the opponent's deck as an error, yeah, but it didn't last very long. Yeah.
Living souls in your wake shall ne'er deign forget your seek.
Okay. Typically, I mean, so it's not Golden Necker, then. Very confused here as to why you'd be running Portal in this deck in general, candidly, but I suppose Garcan maybe is what you're trying to pull out, but I really want... This is a really good horse and target. So... And I think it's worth it here. Yeah, I think it is. If I like Flotsam, I think Flotsam's great, but Laredo, whatever the Thingy and Laredo card is, yeah. Although, to clarify, the Gwent team really never gave up. They worked their absolute asses off to give us multiple extra expansions and playability. Like, I can't stress enough how hard they worked to make what we got possible. It's really sad that their work didn't end up being enough, sadly. It breaks my heart, it really does. Because it's, yeah. Dream, hello there, my friend. It also, yes, there was a period of time it showed traps unflipped that you could hover them, yeah. Oh, getting Operator here is actually pretty big. That's not bad for us because there's only now 1 Fleder left available to them, effectively, right? Unless they Megascope, which obviously they can, but that's 2 turns, potentially something I can handle. You don't want to lose the first round 2 vampires. Yeah, I can't, like, I was lucky enough to see a lot of it behind the scenes, obviously, and I can't explain to you how much they did. I need to keep Mariel. Marielsi's only worth keeping if I keep Lassay is the problem, right? This only gives me 11. It doesn't put me ahead. So I think I'm supposed to pass, pray they bleed me and tempo over. Because they also don't really want a long round with me, so they kind of have to bleed me if they want to win and push for a short round where Regis is too many points, but then I have to push that. Yeah. Yeah, Gwen and the Witcher 4. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, that's gonna happen. Yeah, I can see them. Yeah. I'll just ask you not to hold your breath is probably my advice on that one. I wish, I would love that to be the case, but I fear I won't be holding my breath is the best way for me to put it. So, they said, oh, they've gone for the long round. That's an interesting choice. Because I don't know if that works in their favor with 1 Fleder. We'll find out. Witcher 4 will have a mini game, yeah, it will. But I don't expect that to be anything other than very standard Witcher 3 Gwent with new art. My worry is, candidly, I don't know how they get Witcher 4 anywhere near ready in time to release it the way they want it without minigames already. I don't think they're anywhere near where they want to be, or where they need to be, candidly speaking, to make it possible, so... Okay. I need to be able to kill the Fleder instantly, which is probably going to have to be Marilsi then. You are not what I'm looking for. You neither. Okay, the poison's really good, and I don't believe... I mean, they're non-devotion, so they could have things like Heat Wave, but I just have to say, okay then, right? I think we just have to say okay. Yeah, and I think, you know, I'm excited whatever they come up with, but... Okay, so we've got Fire Sworn Salamander and Blind Eyes. But that's a good time for Siggy. But he's going to give me this Blind Eyes. Nice, okay. That's actually pretty great.
Finally. You've bloody done long enough.
Sorry, I got a bit carried away.
Rough skin, vertical pupils, horns.
Horns! We'll do that. Very nice. I should have spent a bit further down there, but it is what it is. I probably lost 2 or 3 coins. Yeah, oh, no, it's definitely a long time away, but yeah. Right, let's just double check here. So there's a Fleder that they played organically, a Fleder that they created from Operator. So this is the last Fleder, which means I just spend and kill it, because if they're running Megascopes, them having multiple is how I lose, so I can't wait for poison. So we're just going to do this now. Will Regis be more points? Eventually, yes, but I think my best option here is make Regis their only points. I also want to kill this somehow. I think that's probably the way I've got to do it. The DLC rumors are true? No. I don't. If I'm being honest. If they are, that's amazing. But I doubt it. It's probably the way it just doesn't seem likely. I don't need the extra spender, right? So I'll spend once with that. I'll do that. Bring you.
Hallowed flame light our way through ignorance and superstition.
Yeah, that's fine. Like, I hope so, but in a team that's already running to stand still, getting used to using the new engine, I'm not sure. Oh. Okay, fine. Yeah, I'm candidly not sure that they've got the time to worry about it. I saw a lot of talk that there was a lot of Polish journalists were saying that they were working on a Witcher 3 DLC again, and there was this whole big thing about it a couple of months back of them saying, "Oh my God, this is happening!" But whether it's true or not, I honestly don't know. Bonus poison's kind of cute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I've got enough single spenders, so we are going to do it this way. Yeah, quite a few, and honestly, typically, the people who were saying it are very rarely wrong about this stuff, but CDPR are split quite thin between all of the projects that are currently happening. I just can't see it. Again, would love to be wrong though. Like, that would be amazing, but okay. There we go. Everyone running Dimeritium shackles now. Okay. So, what we need to do here is spend.
Let's not play with fire.
Oh, I was supposed to poison and kill this. Chat, I wasn't paying attention. I made a mistake. I should have just killed it. Silly lion. I've just cost myself, what, 4 points? By not paying attention. Hey, Zabru, how you doing? So far, so good, although I'm misplaying opponent. Oh, Ariana, cute.
My sweet children.
My fist takes pure.
Poison, get rid, spend. She's gonna grow by however many poisons I've got, so that's by 3 right now. Ah. Okay. I think we're fine. Regis is gonna be like 40 odd points though, so that's the big problem, right? What yeah. I guess we'll find out. Ooh, Verena. Cute. So, this is going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is 7 damage. I can't kill Oriana here. I don't think. Because I hit it for 7. No, I hit it for 8. And then each 2 coins does a damage. So 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can hit it for 12, but when I die, it will also get hit, right? So it should be 1, 2, 3, boom. There we go. Very nice. We spend the extra coin. We bleed for a lot. I think Regis might just do it for them. I think we just lose, right? Oh, it's Tesha Mudna Sword. Oh, wow. I think we lost to Regis there. Probably, right? Damn. Was I disappointed that I never got to be an anti-art card? Obviously, yes. Greatly. But it's one of those things where, obviously, I'd have absolutely loved it. Quietly, I still believe I'm on one of the cards anyway. I still believe that I am actually on one of the cards. Although it's clearly not true. But if I'm still very adamant that that's me. I still maintain that this is me, and I refuse to take any further question. Absolutely. But no, if it were, they'd have asked, so it clearly isn't. But I pretend that it is. Either way, there were so many incredibly talented people that worked on Gwent that never got a card, that realistically I would have been very, very, very far down. Right, like Borja got a card, makes sense. Jason's in a card, Vlad's in a card, Jean's in a card. I think Malegion's in one somewhere, and quite a few of the Thronebreaker and like General Art team are in a few of them as well. But yeah, I do think that it should have been something that if you won a Gwent World Masters, you were given the option to sign your likeness away. Yeah, Ryan's in a card as well, which is really cool. I love that he's in one of them as well. Yes, Ryan is in a card, which is great. Ooh, Patricidal Fury. That's terrible for us, potentially. You still like King of Beggars. Nice. Okay, wait, Patricidal Fury. Oh, God, this is going to be Sahil, isn't it? Possibly. Want 2 of these. Decent for coins, don't want you early. Okay, that's slightly better. Yeah, and I'd have absolutely loved it. But yeah, and we all regularly said, look, you know, we'll sign our likeness away to you for free for the use of this. But there's obviously a lot that goes into making that possible, right? So
Ever faithful to the flaming rose.
it's a difficult one. But yes, I would absolutely have loved that opportunity. And I think, you know, the whole World Masters cast team, it would have been amazing, like, to have, even if it was like we are background peasants in something, you know, in one of the bandit cards, we could, you know, there's a judging competition for something, or, you know, any tiny little thing would have been amazing. But yeah, 'Twasn't to be.
Rough skin, vertical pupils,
Horns. Yes, the Gwent art contest, that's true. That which was fantastic. No, I meant the good ones. Sorry, my bad. You know, when Gwent was actually complex, not season 1 Gwent that you know, that you could throw together. I meant actual Gwent. Sorry, I should have been clearer. It still makes me laugh that people think beta Gwent was complicated, but then all left when it got difficult. Oh dear. Yo, Silex. Yes, I've heard Amelia Tyler is on Drop Frames. She is such a talented voice actor. Well, I suppose she a narrator, but also voice actor. I adore her work. We got God, we did. We did. What do I want to do here? I can steal one of these. Yes, I can. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do this into this into this. No. Wait. I miscalculated. I forgot that the... I always forget that the shady vendor hasn't got a tag. Yeah, she's incredible. Really is. McBeard was such a good guy. He was a really, really nice person, McBeard. Genuinely, like a really good guy. I've never met anybody that had a bad word to say about him. Understand, like, genuinely, he was just a really good dude. Really chill, really just nice. Yeah. I can't imagine someone having a bad word to say about the guy. And if they did, I would assume they're suspicious. It's just one of those, you know. Yeah, he's just a really good dude. Heart is broken. Lara died. Yeah, I know. There was a lot going on. I didn't mean to click that. Oh, I don't want to kill this. Oh, this isn't very nice.
You base your contention on erroneous assumptions.
Don't love that. Don't love that.
Look closely, kiddos, on my courageous mother.
That is nice of him. That is nice. They're just playing junk bronzes, and it's really frustrating that I'm having to use cards here, honestly. But I do have to use cards here. Have to pay the tribute because I get the coins back anyway. And we need to cycle through like that. It's weird that we haven't actually seen any raid cards. Like, their hand is just misc units and a primal savagery. They must have like a super bronze and... Okay. Finally. And it's 6 PM, by the way. What I'll do after this game, I will have a quick break, run a keg game. Just before 7, we'll be switching over because I'll be raiding in WoW. So, obviously, please stick around and chill with me while we do that. I don't think it's going to take long because, tragically, it looks like we're doing Heroic, not Mythic, which sucks. Yeah. But never mind. We'll see. I've only got till 9 anyway, I guess. Okay. Yeah, Heroic will be quick, and the 60 crests or so that you get is worth doing. Typical. I have to push here a bit.
Hallowed flame.
I don't really have much other choice.
Ignorance and superstition.
So this is raids. Is it? God, I haven't played against Skelliger in so long. Is it tier? Is that what it? Is that what we're going to be facing here? That like won a match version of tier. Oh, I should have clicked and spent there.
This the Jarl's will, and that's how we'll
Silly
end.
Lionheart. Oh, that was a mistake. It's now a point less. Yeah, that's what I'm expecting to see.
The tongue could conceal the truth.
That's cost me effectively a point and some armor now. The push here is looking worse and worse the more I look at it. Oh, okay, half room.
Best drown yourself with those damn nets.
Failed experiment could actually be a nice little hold here.
That one, he venerates not the fire.
I mean, they've got 100 raid cards, right? So they can kill it. But do they want to is the question. Ooh, okay. Hi, Harold. Stage 2 Harold. Ugh. Another cursed raid card. All right. No spenders here is really hurting me, though. Do I have to? I can. I'll think. Oh, okay.
It could very well be the deal of a lifetime.
Don't want escape. Got it?
Okay. They're gonna kill this like immediately, right? So we've played raid once, twice, 3 times already. So War of Clans hits for 6 now. But they have plenty of other things that will hit even harder. I'm just surprised that they're not using, that they didn't want to hold on to it. That they're respecting the gap, is what I'm surprised at. I've got to pass. Don't think I want it. Think we want to... This doesn't make any difference now. I guess we just take the 7 out here. Right? Spend, kill. Housing looks great. Yeah, I'm really excited for WoW housing. Although I do feel a bit bad for Horde players because by comparison, theirs just looks terrible. Is Tyr immune? He is, isn't he? He's not immune. Okay, so. Yeah, well, I mean, but then Horde areas can look really cool, but they just don't bother. They just make it like muddy huts, and it's just really crappy. I don't want to pass here with the amount they've still got. I feel like they're... This is a 10-point swing. Thank you, Dream. Appreciate it. But with no other spender other than this, I have to pass, but it's really annoying. Like, we get a full gold hand, we're okay, but I think we might be in trouble. Yeah, Torrentical.
Reasons for
Yeah,
the
that's
feeble
bad.
heart.
Okay.
Your skull will make a fine tanker.
Okay. Yondu, good evening. How the devil are you? Yeah, you're all getting a keg game after this. That's good. That's great. Can never find my real C. That's terrible. Because he's not possible as a grab from Siggy. Only cards with a gang. Thank you for the lurk, Iced Coffee. And if you are watching me and lurking, by the way, please do redeem the meaningful chatter option. It helps me out a ton if you do so. Costs you literally nothing. But yeah, Twitch seemed to have decided that lurkers don't really count towards numbers again, which is really frustrating, obviously, as a streamer. So if you would be so kind as to click it, you don't need to type in chat, but just click that redeem. You get more than that for every few minutes you're in here anyway, so it helps me out a ton if you're willing to do so. Literally cost you 100 raws. There you go. You see, what a bargain. Blind Eye, Fire Sworn. Not nothing. Well, you get 3 times that per hour, so feels like nothing, you know?
Nose, mouth, any hole will do.
Thank you, Urbis. But yeah, like the number of... And they've come out and said that they're not doing that actively, but all of the evidence shows that they are, so it's a bit like... are we sure? Yeah, look, they're very meaningful. Yeah, much meaningful, very wow. Yeah. Not gonna have any bloody units left at this rate.
Worry not.
Okay.
We'll tend your ankle biters too.
Problem is I want to play into this row, but I don't want to give them any more bloodthirst. Yeah, I haven't got much choice.
And now, time to settle things.
Okay, so... really frustrating here that I'm not going to be able to trigger either of these.
Best not play with fire. Liable to get burned.
Liable to get burned. I should have clicked beforehand. Silly Lionheart. Okay. I mean, I'm pretty sure we're dead here.
Wanna know why I got my scar?
Okay. Thank you very much for the busy lurkings as well from Purcell. Yeah, there's Sov. Okay.
What's it gonna take?
Yeah. It's a big L for us in this one, chat, I'm afraid. We are getting absolutely, positively decimated. The extra spend's not going to help me. Okay. Yeah, this is not going to do. Keg game time, yeah. One of the usernames. It is definitely one of the usernames of all time. Yeah, I completely agree. So we want to hit.
Cleanse me of villainy.
Yeah, and it's... yeah, that's unfortunate, but it is keg game o'clock. We lost a game, and as a result, you guys get a chance at a free subscription in the channel. We weren't going to win them all, and yeah, I needed to be able to push into that round 2 deeper, unfortunately, and we just couldn't do it. But you know what that means? It means it's your chance for a free sub in the keg game, and it is an epic keg game, no less. So, you know what that means? If you would like to make a guess, just make sure you're following the channel, and you get to guess one of the 3 cards that are hidden behind here. If you are the first person to make that guess, I will gift you a sub on Twitch. It is that simple, my friends. It could not be any easier, in fact, for you to take part. It'll be drawn when I come back. Also, Alexis over on YouTube. Hello, played against each other in Pro Rank a few years ago. Many, many moons ago now. Oh, bless you. Thank you so much for dropping in over on YouTube, Alexis. Welcome in. Sorry, I didn't see that earlier. The YouTube messages just all flowed through. But if you are still here, hello and welcome in. One of your favorite pandemic traditions. Yeah, I know. Good times. Good times. Obviously for me. To clarify, I will be right back. Watch this best of Lionheart and enjoy it while I make myself a tea When we come back, I will draw it, and we've got time for a couple more games of Gwent, and probably another keg game or two as well. See you shortly. Can you get a quick summary of what just happened because you just arrived? Well, we happened, and we're very happy about it.
That's it.
That's pretty much the summary. Yeah, there you go. Welcome to the future. I still missed your lip. It was going well. Now you're just like you've eaten chocolate. This is gonna be a fun stream. So I've only got 3 hours to go. Useful like armor. So I feel like this goes on your cheeks. It doesn't go on her cheeks.
Ooh. You're dead. No. It's alright. It was anger towards the enemies, right?
Yes.
Okay, get out of it.
Did it? We were dizzy.
Yep.
And oh yeah.
Dizzy and love. Dizzy and
We
love.
might be singing different songs, but
Yeah, I was making up mine. Maybe pick another palette. This is not enough for your artistry.
okay, are they all the same thing? Is this a colour?
That is a color.
Oh.
Oh.
These ones are shinier. One of them's called Smog. Can we use Smog?
Yeah.
I think it's good.
It's not so bad, no.
I mean, okay, I think I've gone... there's too much of the eyeshadow that it's not on your eye. I feel like I could tidy that up with a brush, though. I couldn't tidy that up.
To the work order. Shit. I must be quiet and focus. The perfume, okay? What? Don't breathe. Then I'll forget you.
I feel like I'm being told off.
And think about your next steps, okay? Shut up. Help.
Some of these are pretty colours.
He will look for more pretty colors.
What's this?
That look of
It says Mac.
No! Okay, you can try with these.
What are they?
You will open them. Okay, I'm gonna play you another video.
Pretty.
We don't have ticks. We got no choice. That's fine.
I'm back. Can I have ice cream? And this ice cream is absolutely delicious. It's honeycomb flavored, 80 calorie Halo ice cream. And it's the second best ice cream I've ever eaten in my life. And it's so good. Hello Yondu, hello Yondu, hello Ulysses over on YouTube as well. Always nice to have some people watching live on YouTube. Remember, I have 2 YouTube channels. You should follow both. And let's see, how are those guesses coming in? I can see, remember it's purple. So you've got to make sure that he is an epic guess. Hilarious, Kafka. I see some good guesses, but are any of you going to actually get it correct? Oh. Oh, good. Okay, I'm going to say stop your guesses so we can continue with some Gwent. Am I going to have to gift a sub? Happy Pegs! We have Shinmiri's worst nightmare. Oh dear. Premium Parasite, Mandrake, or Nathaniel Pastodi. Yeah, that looks like a win for me. And to save Shinmiri, we'll click it and move on. Unlucky, but I will make sure we have at least one more before we switch over when we play WoW, okay? Seems fair to me. People find the way I eat ice cream weird. Like, I bite it and I chew it, and it's delicious. I like eating ice cream that way because I'm very lucky I don't have sensitive teeth, but I know that it sends shudders down the spine of a couple of my friends who do suffer from sensitive teeth. Okay, imprisonment, Again, nice little start. Coin generation. Okay, that's all right. We can live with this. We can thin early. I'm not going to mulligan Gregory in case we don't get him back. So old Gregoire, old Gregors. That's a good hand. Oh.
From white sands to snows.
Okay. Not the deck I was expecting necessarily. All right. Interesting. Gonna be one of those weird bonded decks, huh? God, it's an old... Oh my word.
Who said you can't win wars?
Yeah, command's still there, although I would say those statistics are probably not quite up to date anymore, bud, as a guess. Just a hunch. They might not be the most recent. But yes, we haven't removed any of that stuff yet. It's all still there. Uh-huh. The last tournament that we did this for was... Wow. Gwent Open 3. This was the last Gwent Open of the before Masters, right? Before Masters 4, to clarify.
The tongue can conceal the truth. The eyes never.
Delicious. Honestly, I will always miss Gwent. Like, it just should still exist. The fact that its player base is still as busy as it is, with everything, with no support, with nothing, is mad. It will forever make me sad that they didn't license this out. If they didn't want to keep working on it themselves. Such a shame.
Oh, the digits dropped off. I wouldn't sew them back up.
I need to make sure that I don't go too far behind here, because effectively I'm on 17 points, right? So I need a lot to stay in touching distance. They have a lot of tempo.
Only smile. Fancy another.
Behind by 25. Yeah. Yeah, Gwent is very bittersweet now, yeah. It really is, Siduism. You miss the full-time streamers? It's just not possible now. You know, and I wish it was. Genuinely wish that it still was.
Salamandra has no fear of fire.
Bonded unit that you already control a copy of, so I want to kill these, right? Effectively. Doing statistics from Masters 2022. Yeah, it was such a shame. No new cards being added to the game if we collected signatures. No, unfortunately not, Alexis. There's absolutely zero chance. All development for the game is permanently shelved, and I don't think they'll ever change it. Ash, they released a physical version. I can't even begin to tell you how much it frustrates me that that's the case. I have one. For the entire life cycle of Gwent, I begged for them to release physical versions of the card, updated art books, the esports shirts that I have, and sell this merch because it would sell like hotcakes. Okay? They didn't do any of that to help support Gwent, even though it always made money, to clarify. It was always profitable. It always brought in money, even at its lowest. they could have done so much more to help continue to fund it if they really needed to. And instead, they let it go and then did it. And it'll forever piss me off. I don't think I can play here, guys. I want 12 points. Like, candidly, I think I've just got to pass. Yeah. For all of, for all of the stuff with, with Jason bringing in Gwent Journey and giving Gwent direction, absolutely saved it for multiple extra years. Vlad then taking over, he kept Gwent running long after they wanted to turn the lights off. Like, I can't stress enough how much we owe to Vlad and then the team of developers working well above what they were supposed to be doing. Genuine. I wanted to take a mulligan here, by the way, but I just get the feeling King of Beggars is on top and I need the value of those 7 coins. Yeah. Yes, there will be a Polish version, yes. It's, I think, if I'm not mistaken, they're at, is it Essen? No, what's the Polish show that's happening right now? Because all the Rebel Wolves team are there. Oh, I can't remember the name. It's like a Polish game fest that's on right now. PGA, that's it. They're showing the Polish version and the Polish deluxe version live there at the moment, which is really cool. Yes, that's it. That's the one. Okay, they've gone below the threshold, so I'm safe to do this.
Gold shines brightest in the presence of fire.
Cantarella was not in the keg game, my friend, no.
The flaming rose.
Sorry to say. Yeah, so they're showing it there, yeah, and there's definitely the Polish version coming, and a couple of others as well, I believe, which is really cool. And I'm glad to see. Yeah, One-Eyed Betsy, let's go. Yeah, need to go there one day, oh yeah. I've only got Firesworn at the moment, so I need to make sure I stay ahead. Got to be this then.
How many sweet rolls could I get for a diamond?
They're probably going to lock this spender, so I have to spend once more. A Nilfgaard fits the best for bandits if you're going with neutrals, just because there's a lot of value in soldiers and thinning, and you can run things like battle stations because it's just 2 bronze cards to tempo and play extra engines, so it can work quite well. Right, I've got Blind Eyes, Firesworn, so this is now going to cost slightly less. This will cost 4 now. Thin. There's multiple Blind Eye options. There's still also Firesworn and Salamandra, so it's safe to play this.
Save your praise for others.
I will miss the Dandelion show forever. Okay, so we need to do it this way. Yes. Yes.
Light our way through ignorance and superstition.
Yes.
Learn that spell in Zerrikania.
So, how are things?
Our things. Okay, we're okay there. Honestly, like Dandelion, like Gwent had a whole ecosystem around it, bunch of full-time content creators, and enough content to have content creators like the Dandelion show. It just, forever, it's gonna piss me off, like that it's not a thing anymore. I can't. We've got. Let me just work this out a second. I've got Blind Eyes, Firesworn, Salamandra. So I've got 3. The 4th is a cut up, which is Whoreson. Probably supposed to kill Betsy with that. Yeah. That's fine. We've got 2 clerics on the board right now, so this will only cost 1 to boost the whole row, which is quite cheap, good value for us. Yeah, it really does. It's, you know, and I know things come and go and, you know, all of that, but it will forever make me sad that this game just didn't get what it deserved. You know, because it deserved better. Yeah, there are so many cards I wish we'd had in the game, and there was so much potential. It could have grown for so much longer, but there were multiple moments where decisions that were made weren't the right ones. This is really annoying because I'm 21 points, 22 points ahead. They need to find 22 points here, which means they need to find 19 points in a single card. I can't think of a card. What? I mean, I think we just pass. I think I just tempo pass them. If I lose, we lose, right? Like, who cares?
See if this tickles you.
Give it a go. There were, yeah. Like, Thronebreaker, okay, we're fine. Thronebreaker was a phenomenal game, but the lack of marketing for Gwent, Thronebreaker in general was just nonsensical, right? But Rogue Mage will piss me off until the day I die. I can't express to you how angry Rogue Mage makes me and the decisions that were made around it. Like, and even the way things like, do you remember the Witcher Netflix event that happened that had Gwent on it? World Masters casting was supposed to be a part of that show, and they used Gwent art. They could have embedded it in, should have embedded it in, and didn't embed it in. And then the feed crashed, and it never got shown on Netflix or Twitch in the two places it was supposed to be, and instead it was just on the weird YouTube feed. Like, the amount of opportunities that were lost, I can't tell you how much of my life it's gonna piss me off, because the answer is all of it, you know. Gwent was too so one of the reasons that it didn't work, no, it did. It made money. Like, Gwent didn't ever lose money. Gwent always made money. But in terms of what didn't work about it, or in my opinion, it was way too generous, yes. So yeah, that was one of the things. It was way too generous for a start, but it had too many periods of having no direction because they didn't know what to do with it. That was where its biggest problems came, honestly. Oh, that's just, I feel mean. I feel so mean. Whoa! So yeah, that lost interest from the player base multiple times, right?
Quite the menial task.
But I see why they carried on playing, at least.
Not that it helps.
Yeah, we're just gonna... Okay, bye. I don't honestly feel like the game itself was any worse, like, in terms of, like you say, like, was it too elitist? Too many decisions to make, blah, blah, blah. I don't think so. I think there's a decent amount of complexity in Gwent, but not any, like, if you want to look at, it was unique because of the way it works, right? It wasn't just a copy paste of a Hearthstone or whatever, because there are lots of clones of Magic in the world. Like Lorcana, one of my favorite card games ever, is just Magic the Gathering with a better mana system. So at least it's an evolution of it, but it's still very much the same core. Gwent was very different, but I don't think it was any more complex, if I'm like, than Magic could be. Okay, it's more complex than Hearthstone because that boiled down regularly to dice roll, which is exhausting, but yeah, that's just one of those things, right? But I think the reality is multiple times decisions were made from a corporate position that didn't benefit Gwent as a game, because it wasn't treated as an equal, because CDPR just don't have experience with live service games at all, and it shows. So I think that was a big part of it. The PTSD of launching Cyberpunk in such a bad state left them very, very nervous to give release dates or advertise anything, and that hurt Gwent. And when they first created Gwent, they didn't really know what they were doing, so they had no direction. In the Midwinter update, when they launched Homecoming, they knew what they needed to do, but they had no direction to make it fun, and the game lost a lot in that period. Biggest thing is, unfortunately, a constant drive to make money is what actually ended up killing Gwent, because even though it did make money, every other project will make them a lot more money. So those developers inevitably just get pulled. And it sucked. But things like Rogue Mage helped kill it because they lost half of the team and then never got them back again afterwards.
The digits dropped off.
So
we're back on.
You know, it's just, yeah. And I don't mean like running development teams, to clarify. I really don't mean those people. Yeah.
With pleasure.
You know, I only have access to one poison and none of my good removal tools here. That's really frustrating, because now we just have to pass here, which is pretty horrid for us in this spot. But yeah, there were a lot of things that ended up hitting Gwent and hurting it, candidly speaking. Yeah, I'm out of here in like a turn, right? And yeah, and I can, like, can I understand it? Well, if I'm running a business and I've got 5 projects and one of those projects makes me £100, but I could make £1 million over here if I just move these people away, you're gonna do it, right? Like, I get it, but yeah. It's just frustrating. Barca on YouTube, do I think Gwent will have a revision new game? No. I think Gwent will be in it because they've said that it's going to be there, but I think that was very much like a reactionary statement. I think they didn't expect people to want Gwent because I believe CDPR views standalone Gwent as a failure. I genuinely believe in my heart they think that that's the case. I need to pass so they can't click this again, right? Because we don't want to get any lower on the Griffin Witcher. Yeah. So I believe they think standalone Gwent is a failure and don't understand and didn't expect, therefore, the Witcher 4 announcement just to be walls of give us Gwent. And when they did, and I like the interview that is it Sebastian Kalemba, is it, that's running it? Like, hit the it felt like he was like, oh yeah, no, there'll be Gwent. Yeah, no, yeah, there'll be Gwent. It didn't feel like a pre-planned statement. It just didn't come across that way to me. Maybe I'm completely off base and they always planned it, but yeah. Xander over on YouTube, welcome back. You got Gwent on your PC, as you should. It's a wonderful game. Yeah, so, yeah, I don't know. I'm expecting Witcher 3 Gwent with our Gwent's art is what I'm expecting from Witcher 4. I want to be wrong. I want it to be like Ghosts of Tsushima, where you go into a tavern and you open up Gwent and it launches the real Gwent client that can then relaunch all of Gwent and everyone can play and all the Witcher 4 characters can be in it. I want that, right? I want that. We're never getting that, right? But that's what I want it, but we're never getting it. Yeah, all we can do is hope, but I just don't see it. I want to see it, believe me. I can't express to you how much I want it to be there, but I just...
Could you say?
Yeah, basic Gwent, yeah, Voldy, you're completely right. Most people will be very happy with basic Gwent. They genuinely, they will, right? Because most people like that Gwent. But... And there's nothing like, but Witcher 3 Gwent, just like the physical board game, it is just a mini game. And it's a fun mini game, but it is just a mini game. I don't think that they were, I think, yes, they could Psychoki, but I don't think they will with this. I think they would be, based on the reaction, I don't think they will be willing to do that. Genuinely. I think they were quite surprised at how vocal people were about wanting Gwent. That's really annoying. I have to do this again.
Man's got the wares if you've got the coin.
That's not terrible though. Yeah, and and again, like Cyberpunk, when it in the state that it's in, is phenomenal. Such a great game. Phantom Liberty really finished it off for me to being the game that I wanted it to be. And are the things that aren't in it? Yeah, sure. But that's an inevitability of just development, I think. That's always going to happen. Oh, you're playing. Wasn't expecting that. Okay. Wasn't expecting them to actually play into this round here. That's... okay. I have no... I have to use plunder here, and I don't want to. Okay, well, at least I have a spender. You've used both of these, and I don't think you have much more in the way of removal. I just didn't want to over-profit when I have to drop Cyrus in a minute. Yeah, and there's a lot that could be there. But we'll see. We'll see. There's still plenty of time to go yet with Witcher 4, and we're not going to see it for a long time, so... Oh, seriously? You're running Rock Barrage?
I'm much better at that.
It could be worse. I don't mind them killing that. I was only spending to have something to spend on, effectively.
Without the proper fuel.
That's going to play for 6. This is going to play for 5 and a spender. That puts me... Oh, it doesn't put me ahead now. That's so frustrating. It's because Kelder anyway. Yeah.
What can I do for you?
Yeah. I don't think we'll get an undercooked version. I think we'll get...
No, I'm on it.
Genuinely, I think that we'll get Witcher 3 Gwent. I think that's what we'll get. Whether that's enough for people or not is the other question, right? But that's what I expect us to get. Magicry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Abdo! Hello, my friend. Tier 3.
Dispatch. Good. P-Way. On. Stream.
Welcome home, my friend. Great to have you with us. We're just gonna have to do this. You enjoying it? Okay. I've not heard it. I haven't played Dispatch, but I hope you're enjoying it. Have I read the Witcher books? Yes, but the caveat is I've read them in English, so they suck because they're not written to be read in English. They're written to be read in a Slavic language. They are not the same experience if you're not reading them in Polish or Czech or Slovakian. They are much better in those languages. In my opinion, who was the biggest / best Gwent creator during its peak? Obviously, beside myself. Personally, I would probably say, obviously myself aside, Shin Miri. I think he covered the basis of everything a good content creator should do in terms of consistency, but was also had a very good knowledge of the game in a way that a lot of other people didn't. He was very versatile. Yeah, for me, it's Shin Miri, personally. I would put him as the Gwent, OG legend, as it were. Yeah. The question now is it worth killing these? I think so, right? I think so. Spend again. So you're enjoying it, Abdo. It's a return to the good old Telltale formula. I liked them, but I also got fed up of them. So it's been long enough that I'll probably love it again. a good compelling story. Yes, which I completely understand. This is frustrating as a pass. That's good. Okay. I'm happy with that. I've seen loads of people loving Vampire the Masquerade. I assume you mean Vampire Masquerade Bloodlines 2. I've seen a load of people loving the game. Oh God, this is so annoying. I can't do anything but play Gregory.
Eternal fire, cleanse me of villainy.
I don't train on the code. I hate it.
Yeah, and I think it's been too long, right? It's been in development hell, it's been rebuilt, it's not the game. It's just not. Which is a lot, right? Okay, so we've got lots of removal here. I've seen loads of people playing it and loving it. Like, genuinely having a blast with it. No! That's the... God, I was so greedy. I was desperately looking for, honestly, any of these cards. And we win this, but we're dead now. Oh, that's so bad.
Not one is safe. Got it?
Yeah. I think the other thing for me with Vampire is I'm more excited for what the Blood of Dawnwalker's going to be now because of the amount of versatility and like variety that they're promising. And I think as a result, this has fallen short. Oh, that's really annoying. Do I? Oh, I can't. It definitely could have been better. I don't disagree there. But yeah, Abdo, thank you so much for the tier 3, my friend. What was that? Spores, you cretin. Okay, give them nothing to interact with. Ooh, living armor. Cute. I have to kill it, right?
Love to hear him beg for mercy. Not that it helps.
Well, I mean, obviously, I was lucky enough to play some of the, like, pre-beta build when I was over there with them, and it was... Oh, it was so good. This is really frustrating. Please be a dead card. Second spores. Second spores. Be an... Oh, it's a dead witch! Oh, let's go. I love Vampire. I think the thing with games like that, are they perfect? Are they the greatest game ever? No. Right? But are they also really fun for what they are? Yes. And if I play games like I did when I used to pick up PS1 games and go, oh, this is fun, and I enjoy this, and I'm not expecting every game to hit me the way that The Witcher 3 did, I enjoy them a bit more, I think. And that's what I'm trying to do. Like Outer Worlds. Outer Worlds is so heavily flawed as a game, but I loved what I loved about it, and I know that means Outer Worlds 2 will probably hit me the same way, and I'll have fun with it. Oh crap, it's 1:45 already, chat. Keg game time, because we got to switch over to WoW. Here is your chance to win a free subscription in the channel. God, where did that time go? It's a blue keg game, chat. You know the drill. Make a guess, get your chance for a free subscription in the channel. While we do all of that, I'm going to welcome in our friends over on TikTok. Let me do all of this. Whoa. Yeah, you got a good chance. I believe in you all. I've lost this game over 500 times. So, you know, I believe in you. Kafka with the winch, smart, stunning blow. Yeah, and honestly, as a kid, there were very few games I didn't enjoy. You know? Ardfian, and hello, Rykov, by the way. Great to see you. Great to see you. Cobb, you've got like a minute or so to guess, chat. And obviously, if you're joining me over on TikTok, hello and welcome in. You're not seeing World of Warcraft right now, but you will very shortly, as we will be switching across as a bear tank. Love to see it, love to see it. It's not your day. I knew what you meant. I knew what you meant, don't worry. Daddy Hoggy, great to see you as well, my friend. How the devil are you? Aw, Boo was awake. Aw. When I went downstairs to get an ice cream, she came back out, bless her. Yeah. I don't think games were made better with much more care or detail. Having looked at how they develop games and what's in them, genuinely, I don't think that's the case. I think it just, our expectations were lower because what had been done before was much smaller in scale. And I think as that changed, it became harder and harder. Like, what made a 10 out of 10 game in 1995 would not make a 6 out of 10 game now. Like, genuinely, like, in my opinion, anyway. Which character card do you miss the most from Gwent that isn't in it? Oh, like, is it Essie? It's one of them. There's hundreds of characters you could have put in from The Witcher, and they could have done crossovers with the hideous Netflix show and had alternate art, and there's so many things they could have done to keep the journey going, and I never understood why they didn't do it. You mentioned how disappointed you are in Rogue Mage. Oh, bud, I get it. I was really sad. Semi-lurking while lecture prepping for tomorrow. No worries, my friend. Thank you for being here. I'll give you a few moments. Hello, Kehro. How are you doing? Good to see you, good to see you. If you guys want to get a guess, this is your moment. Just guess one of the 3 cards behind here, and I'll gift you a sub on Twitch if you guess correctly. You have 10 seconds before I draw it, and then we're switching over to Raid in World of Warcraft. And I will be back to my normal... Actually, I haven't got a stream schedule for next week yet, but I can take a rough guess, because I do have my schedule for next week. That is last month, and that is now, so that's gone. That can go over there. Yes, wow, indeed. This is... What's the date? Okay, here we go. The 20th. Oh, maybe there is another week to go. Did I just not put that down? Never mind, I don't know next week at all, chat. I have no idea what next week looks like. I have to wait till Arya gets back. Stop your guesses, and good luck. I can see a Duchess's informant, the messenger of the sea, the little merman, and the spring equinox. Do we have any winners in chat? Am I gifting anybody a sub, or is it truly rigged? As always, I can see winches and stunning blows, forbidden magic. I can see hawker smugglers and Ardfian crossbows, rune words and alumni, crow clan preachers and traveling priestesses, which means once again I am victorious in the keg game. Gwent is still a lot of fun, and honestly, if you aren't playing it anymore and you're missing it, give it a go, because it is still really fun to play. Yeah, just it's just a lot of fun still, and I can't recommend it enough, honestly. When I get further up in there, I get a bit frustrated. That's inevitable. However, that is the end of the Gwenty portion. Can't run on Windows 7. Can anything run on Windows 7 these days? Genuine question. Henyo over on TikTok. Hello, my friend. Great to see you. How are things? Too lazy to download it on your phone? It works surprisingly well on phone, you know. I'm still impressed with how well it works on a phone, if I'm being honest. I've been playing a lot of Fairy Tale Fables recently because it also has a mobile client now. If you don't know what that is, but you remember Storybook Brawl, It is basically a better version of Storybook Brawl now with more complexity and stuff. So good if you like auto battlers, you've got to try it out. Sadly, the weekend is almost over. Yeah, same for me, I'm afraid, my friend. I had a very good weekend, lots of fun, spent time with family and friends, which isn't so... Oh, God, that's so bright. Wow. That was a lot. Oh, that was a lot. WoW doing its best to crash my soul. Yeah, I think, am I better now again? I should be. That was intense. Like, the camera, yeah, it did not like that, okay? Something about that was not okay. Zalatath thinks it's hilarious. But yeah, I had a really, really good weekend, had a lot of fun. Yeah, made a roast dinner for my family yesterday. It was delicious. Then I had some friends over for board games today. I'm sad that weekend's been and gone, but yeah, I'm looking and realizing that I'm 2 weeks away from a new boiler being fitted, so just counting down to that, really, my friend. We are now going to switch over some World of Warcraft, as I will be tanking a raid for my guild. Obviously, it's not for all of you, but I'd appreciate it greatly if you did decide to stick around and leave me in a tab somewhere if you are going to go. YouTube and Lionheart cards, I am going to close the feed now as this is not card games, but if you do want to